It's just Bruce, he don't bite. Hello.
Hey folks, welcome back once again. If you saw the title and the thumbnail, I'm gonna do something with one of Junkman's videos tonight. Hopefully he's okay with it. I don't mean it, I'm not doing this to be malicious. I just have a rebuttal and kind of want to talk about it. I wish it would have been a great live stream, and I'm gonna have to talk to him maybe in the future. We can get together and do a live stream. But yeah, he went over a bunch of Star Wars toys and what they were selling for on eBay, and I was looking at it, and you know, I am an avid Star Wars toy collector, and let's just go into it. I'm going to play the video, and I'm going to put myself in there and comment on it. Keep in mind, we did not do this together. I haven't asked him. I haven't even asked him if it's okay yet. But knowing him the way I do, he's an online buddy of mine. We go back and forth and pick on each other. I'm not picking on him tonight. I just want my say. And hopefully he won't get mad and this video won't get taken down. You never know. I mean, you never know how people get sometimes. I'm sure he'll be cool with it. And I don't mean this to be a bad thing towards Junkman. Check him out. Absolutely check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description to check out his channel. But yeah, he just did something tonight that I'm very interested in, and I just want to chime my voice in. So let's see where it goes. It's either going to be really good or really bad. And notice, you know, I threw a baseball shirt on tonight because, you know, he wears a baseball shirt. Mine's not custom made, unfortunately. But yeah, it's old school Pittsburgh Pirates. Anyway, let's get started. Let me show you the video he did, and we'll share it. You know, I guess I have to say, like, what is it? Fair use, or I don't care. If he tells me to take it down, I'll take it down. If he doesn't, then it'll stay up. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, here we go, and Junkman's video is crazy high prices for Star Wars toys on eBay. He's going to check some sold prices for some Star Wars toys, which I do this occasionally, but I'm not going to lie, he did it better. I just want to comment along with him. Here we go.
Kenner vintage Star Wars toys. They can sell for a lot of money, so let's look at some that are sold for a lot of money.
Of money. Okay, you can look at the auctions too and see what's going on, like what they haven't sold for, but you have bids on them. That's all I have to say about that. All right, continue, Junkman.
Up anybody now or offered made or anything like that. We're just gonna look at sold items, vintage Star Wars Kenner toys. So let's dig into this. And that,
you know, my beard is a much better beard than his. Just saying. All right, let's readjust so we can do this together. All right, we got it all set up, and let's take a run at it.
At the very top of the rare vintage Power of the Force Yak Face. Look at this. Yak Face Power of the Force sealed. That's a bad seal impression right there. $5,298 with 48 bids. That's 48 people. Well, a lot more money than I got.
$5,200. $5,200 for that. Wow. I have one on card. It's in okay shape. I had that's the only figure I have actually graded in my collection, and I think it's a 70. This is a yak face here. It's my loose yak face. Yes, I put a glove on to show it to you guys tonight. And it's worth probably $500 to $800 somewhere, but he's not for sale. But someone actually paid $5,200 for that. That's insane. That's insane. So yak face is 0.8 ounces, not even a whole ounce, and it's worth $5,200. Gold, by today's standards, is worth $2,300 an ounce right now, I think. So literally, this is worth more than gold. What the hell? It's a piece of plastic. It's a toy. Sure, I value it, but wow. What the hell's wrong with you people? Let's continue.
There. Vintage Power of the Force. Good morning, Guard. Before you say good morning, Guard ain't rare, my cousin had 4 of them. Well, on the Power of the Force card, it's a lot rarer, and that's sold for $5,200 with 28 bids. How about a vinyl cake?
Why? $5,200, 28 bids. Why? I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. And I've been collecting for a long time. Why? I have a couple Good Morning Guards too. I don't have one on the Power of the Force card, but actually I didn't even know it was on the Power of the Force card because I thought the only thing on the Power of the Force card was the last 17. And Good Morning Guard was not part of the last 17. So, I don't know, Junkman, maybe we need to have a talk. You could let me know how I'm misinformed.
Jawa. We all know about the vinyl cake Jawa. I got a friend that's got 2 of them. Loose anyway. 2 of them. You can give me one of them, can't you? Star Wars original Jawa. Look at this. Ungraded. It would have got more for it graded probably. It looks like the car is a little damaged at the top. $5,000.
And that's what it got sold for. And I have 2 vinyl cape Jawas myself. One I'm a little iffy about. I'm not really sure. It might be a repro. I don't know. But I know the other one is definitely from my childhood. It is definitely the real deal. It's not for sale, of course. But, wow. Why? I mean, I love Star Wars just as much as the next connector, but I'm real about it. How can it be worth that much? Why would it be worth that much? Who would pay that much money for it? Unless this is like a charity auction, it could these could be charity auctions because I have noticed that they're all the same names. I don't know. Leave in the comments what you think. Continuing.
51 bids. I like these right here. I always like to have one of these. Star Wars. I did a whole series of these Star Wars figures. I think we released in Germany. That came in a box. And there's one X-Wing Luke. So for $4,938. 25 bids. There's Luke in the box also. $4,900. Is this the same person? Same person. They must have got a shitload of them. How about a Slave 1? Can I say that? What about Slav Eye? I had a friend who used to call it Slav Eye. It used to make me mad. $4,851.
Wow, that's just crazy.
How about Boba Fett in that box? $4,628. How about a Boba Fett on the Empire Strikes Back card? His second title card, $4,450. I did a whole video this week about these box sets right here. Look at that. $4,149.99.
See, he has problems stuttering just like I do, so don't bust his balls and don't bust my balls about it. It is what it is. But look at these prices. I mean, man, wow. It's oh, I just, wow. Oh, and look what he has coming up next. He's got he's gonna hate when I say this, but he's got a Farm Boy Luke coming up next. Sold for $4,159. Is that a double telescoping one? I mean, then I could understand that. It doesn't say. All right, let's let Junkman talk about it.
$60 shipping. Come on, man. We've got a Luke 12 back card. $4,159.
You mean Farm Boy Luke, right? Junkman? Oh, I know. I promised I wasn't going to bust his balls, but I have to on that one. He hates the word Farm Boy Luke. A lot of people call it Farm Boy Luke. Me personally, I don't care. But I got to make fun of you a little bit, dude. Still, those prices. Why? Why?
Another Empire in a box, $4,174. Oh, look at this. We got, oh man, very rare Darth Vader right there. Pretty cool. Over 4,000.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. What is that one? I can't scroll up because it's a video. I don't know. Continuing. I can't really comment on something I don't know about.
Dollars. How about this? Star Wars Vintage Lot, 94 figures, plus Blue Snaggletooth. That's almost all of them. Not all of them, but getting pretty darn close.
Oh, that's somebody selling their entire collection. And it's a different seller, too, because this guy here, Collectible Investment Brokerage. I mean, just the name makes him sound like an asshole. But we're talking about this one right here. So 92 figures plus blue snaggletooth EV99 and last 17, etc. Okay. Combined, yeah, combined. That's kind of fair. I just unloaded a whole ton of figures whenever I decided to stop collecting. I got rid of everything I didn't want to actually keep, stuff that wasn't a part of my childhood, except for that yak face I showed you earlier. I only kept hold of him because he was worth so much, and I have two of them. One's graded, one's not. One's just loose. Wow. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so yeah, I gotta mention that I have an eBay store, and I make some replacement parts for the vintage Star Wars things and some other things too. So yeah, check it out. Jenner Custom Toys and eBay. You see, just really real quick, I have some custom things I've made. But I want to do my own search and see what some values of parts are. Parts to repair your vintage toys. Like, let's say you get an X-Wing that's missing some cannons and stuff like that. How much are they actually going for? To repair what you got. So we're going to search for Kenner Star Wars vintage parts. And it'll bring us some stuff. And this isn't the sold stuff. This is just what you're looking at. I'm going to try to go through this as quick as possible because it's probably getting boring at this point. Star Wars vintage speeder bikes. I'm not really a speeder bike guy, so I'm going to pass that one up. Vintage, there's a lot, not a lot, but a bunch of Return of the Jedi figures. $48 for these figures. In my opinion, from as long as I've been doing this, average price, and that's a buy it now. $10.80 shipping. That's not bad. It's Return of the Jedi. I mean, let's face it, we're not really that much into Return of the Jedi figures. Don't judge me. You saw the intro. Millennium Falcon parts, those are hard to find. $250 to $43. So I'm guessing, from my experience, this ramp is probably $43. But it doesn't have, if you're looking at my cursor, it doesn't have the little tab that matters. The rest of the stuff, whatever. Okay, Y-Wing rear engine part strut. Only one of them. You need two of them. $32, my opinion. Little high, but where else you gonna find them unless they're 3D printed? And I don't like 3D printed stuff. All right, vintage Star Wars. You saw the title. Vintage Star Wars junk lot, original Kenner parts, $77.83, pre-owned, $23.99. Buy it now. Actually, that's something I might be interested in because I know I could fix all that stuff and either enjoy it or make a turnover for it. Vintage Imperial Star Wars Imperial Shuttle replacement parts. We have to go through it. $6 to $15 per part. I recently restored an Imperial shuttle. I did a video about it, and I compared it to the old Power of the Force one. We're not going to do that either. Vintage Hoth Imperial Attack Base, $29.95. No bids. Yeah, it's missing a lot. What's up over here? That's just not right. Moving on. Another Kenner part slot. Okay, these are for a couple of the little things. That's from a Y-Wing. $25. No. Here's something interesting. 1982 Kenner Parts micro collection. I thought it was the full size. Never mind. Moving on. Not into the micro collection. Never have been. This crap. That's Darth Vader's Star Destroyer right there. Disassembled. For parts. $10. No bids. It's probably all broken. Star Wars vintage X-Wing parts electronics cannons. What? What? Whatever. The more I see this, the more I'm getting disgusted. Vintage Star Wars Slave One Boba Fett incomplete Kenner 1901 Empire Strikes Back. $14.50 or best offer. That's not vintage, and that's not the big one. Maybe that's the little one. I'm not into the little ones. That's why I don't. That's why you have the confused look on my face. Hey, here's an X-Wing. Star Wars X-Wing Fighter for parts, 1978 Kenner pre-owned, $14.99 or best offer. It's missing a lot. Looks like the wings are broken. I'm checking that one out. Yep, it's the wing mechanism's broken, but that's okay because that's what I do. I fix those things, and I probably have. Oh, that's the battle damaged one. See how gray it is? That is the battle damaged one, and that one is definitely battle damaged. No. Not gonna do it. Go back. It's not letting me go back. All right, close it. Moving on. Okay, going through. Here's one. Vintage Star Wars white TIE Fighter parts Kenner chair stuff. $249 and $989. Going to bring this up and I'm going to make an example of it. This is a case where somebody had a complete toy and they parted it out to make more money. I'm not cool with that. I've done videos about this before. I've said it before in my other comments and stuff. I hate when people part out. I hate when people take a solid toy and they part it out. It's okay if it doesn't work. Sell it. Sell it as a whole. So some other collector or restorer like myself can just fix it and either keep it or resell it. Either way, keep it in the groove. But no, these people want to just part it out and sell it piece by piece by piece by piece. This is one of the things that's wrong with collectors nowadays. I've been on a rant about this for a couple years now. Okay, we're going to end this up. So if you're asking yourself, it's like, Bruce, I've seen your videos before, and, and I did a video recently that I said I was done with Star Wars. It doesn't mean I'm done with the toys. I'm not done with the Star Wars I grew up with. I enjoy my toys. I enjoy restoring these toys, and I will continue to do so. What I'm done with is the movies and what Disney has done to it, and I'm not going to get into that in this video. What I will say is I don't understand how certain people are getting so much money for the Star Wars toys and the rest of us aren't. I just don't get it. And I don't understand why people are crazy enough to pay per ounce more than gold for these things. Case in point, the yak face we talked about earlier in the video. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm not poor. I'm not crying about the money. I just don't understand how that happens. I mean, the stuff I have sold in the past, when I sell something really valuable, I've gotten what I think is a fair price, and my prices are always fair. But then you see these ridiculous things that Junkman showed us tonight. And like I said, nothing against Junkman. I was just using that as an example. He kind of did some of the work for my video, and I hope he's okay with this video because I still haven't asked his permission if I could use his video. I'm sure he's going to be okay with it, though, because I'm not messing with him. I just don't see spending that much money for a toy. As much as I love these toys, I wouldn't spend that much money on one item. It doesn't make sense to me. And this is always going to be an ongoing thing with collectors and toy lovers. I just don't see it. So, yeah, kind of a weird video tonight. Giving you my real opinion. Just going over a few things. Just talking. So, Junkman, thank you for letting me use your video. If you're seeing this video, then he said it was okay. And check him out at That Junkman. He's got way more viewers than I do. Yeah, that's about it. If you like my stuff, hey, like and subscribe. If not, hey, that's okay too. I'm glad you're still here to the end. I'll catch you next time. You never know what I'm going to do. I'm still heavily into Fallout. Actually, as soon as I get done with this video, I'm going to play Drunk Fallout because, you know. Oh, yeah, I do know the green screen messed up. That's why I don't wear these colors. But tonight I just didn't give a shit. It is what it is. Good night, everybody. Bye.
It's just Bruce, he don't bite. Hello.